Wait, Harry Potter. Sorry, I don't want to ever do commenting on commenting stuff. I love Moist Critical. Hey everybody, what's up? How are we doing? It's been a couple of rough days. Yeah, a bunch of stuff happening, huh? It's weird, man. I don't know. Unlike other streamers, I'm kind of very wired. I mean, everyone is wired into reality. I don't want to generalize. Generalizing is a fallacy. You should never do it in an argument. Unless it's both parties, or, well, yeah, at least, ideally all parties, because the smallest conversation can happen between just two people, you know? Ideally, everyone agrees what a what what are you generalizing on? Um, generalization. Me, I I would love to talk about like more complex math in the stream. But I'm not an expert. I mean, you need it for computing, for sure. Not to program necessarily. I mean, it does help infinitely, and that way you become a real programmer by knowing logic and discrete math and all that sort of stuff. So if that interests you and you see this, then just let me know, like a comment, and remember to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so we can keep on doing this. Right, so we're going to start the final case in Phoenix Wright. I'm quite satisfied because I've improved the stream quite a bit. I kind of fine-tuned the layout, and now I know that to make shorts, I can use like presets and make my workflow much faster, because you don't really need AI to do it. I mean, it's really helpful for the subtitles. It's a must. It's added value and period. Unless you don't want to use the captions, you know. But for the moment, they help, because not everyone speaks perfectly. I don't speak perfect English. I don't speak perfect Spanish. So, and even subtitles help. Oh, Code Vein too. Huh. We could play that. I'm not a good Souls player by any means. Not at all. So, okay, yeah, well, okay, we're going to start the final case in Phoenix Wright. It's long, it's a long one. Oh man, I feel like it's been such a long time since we've last spoken. We last spoken, shared. This is speaking. Okay. Why doesn't it launch like maximized? I wonder. Okay. Oh man, I'm kind of excited. I'm feeling good actually. It's been a couple of rough days at work, yeah, and people are all sorts of like disoriented. Yeah. We are being attacked from many fronts. There are battles going on at different levels. So I wish you good luck. Have a good heart and fight for what you think is true. But don't put yourself in the way between your actions and truth. Because the moment you do, it's your ego, it's yourself who is sabotaging the flourishing of truth. And truth will come to be eventually. Whether you do it, whether you take part in it or not. So better to take part in it, right? Rather than being Soberbio. Egotistical, I guess. Okay, let's go. Rise from the ashes. Woo! Oh man, I'm excited. Yeah, so apparently I did get to the final case in my first playthrough. I remember, well, let's see. It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. That is, until the day that girl showed up. February 22nd, 10 and 2 a.m. right on Cold Law offices. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. There you are, finally. Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow. Oh, dude. Phoenix has a type, huh? Who are you? It doesn't matter who I am, it only matters who you are. That's right. The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh. No. You're not Mia Fey, are you? I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here. So you are? The coffee boy? I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney. Right, oh, that's a cute sprite, man. I like it. Right, wait, you're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case. Yes, that's correct. It was an Edgeworth who was murdered though. That's a relief then, you're better than nobody. I'm sorry, I'm afraid I am not taking cases right now. But you are Phoenix Wright, right? The undefeated defense attorney. Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere. Please, I'm out of time. But, please, you have to help. It's my sister. Sisters, man! Wow. Whoa, Maya, could it be? Okay, I hear you out. Oh, that's a cute sprite. Really, thank you so much. My name's Emma. Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator. Scientific investigator? Emma, was it? So you're a scientific investigator. Yes, that's right. Something wrong? You seem kind of jumpy, or maybe just jump. Oh, that's cute. I want it. Yes. Yes. Oh, no, not that one. Too dreamy? Ah! That one. Come on. Did we get it? I think we got it. Let me check the screenshots real quick. I have to clear out a bunch of space in my drives. I don't want any more problems with that. Oh! Oh, F12, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, sure. I'll switch it later. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? Phoenix. Dude, no. I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known at my age, no less. So what exactly is your current position then? Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. Ready to do my job. Right. Okay. So you have a trial, she didn't do it, with a knife. It's a murder case. I don't care if there's a witness. She didn't do it. And there's a witness. Just talk to her. Right. How would she know Mia? That's right. So you want to be a scientific investigator? Yep. Okay, not a child. My sister's name will be cleared. A new method. Okay. They went to the same school. Oh, yeah, she thought Mia was a guy. More of a woman's name. I guess you should help your sister, right? When she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her. Like Edgeworth, maybe. She's my only family. Your only family? What about your parents? They died in a car accident when I was little. Oh, I'm sorry. That's too bad. Okay, let's go. February 22nd, detention center visitors room. Yeah, there's a lot of backstory in this case because so many new characters. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. God, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am, it's just your sister. No excuses. Did you not want a raise this year, hmm? A raise? Understood, ma'am. Oof. Hi, Lana. Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing. Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, or you still don't have a defense attorney. I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma. Oh, she's cute. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Hey, how do you know my name? Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a bit. I'm sorry, what exactly is it that you do? My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district. You're a prosecutor. 2 sisters, 1 a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? I dig her, like, caudillo style shoulder pads. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? Something wrong, Mr. Wright? There's something you should know from the start, which is the suspect in this case has confessed to the crime. Huh. Wait, but the suspect is me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright, well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened? The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m. Quite specific. I was in the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. It's bad luck. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. The prosecutor's office, huh? Your subordinate's car trunk. I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed as it were. That's just great. Who was the victim? An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective. I hope it's not Gumshoe. Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach. By you? Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal. I see. Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you? Oh, what, Mr. Wright? What does it mean? Well, it means the police department would consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty. They will use any means at their disposal to do. So you're the chief prosecutor? That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by the prosecutors in this district. I make sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Manage! Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell. That's a large nutshell, yeah. I'm still a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district's chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright. Huh? In fact, it seems Hey! She has a wound in her hand. In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Lana? What happened to your hand? Oh, this? Oh, that's cute, man. Such nice set of sprites. Cool. Cut myself by accident when I stabbed him, that is. I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose. You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her? Emma told you that too, didn't she? Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office. Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia. Hey, it was in law school. I was in my 3rd year and she was auditing the class. She was different than the other students. Different. She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me. Oh. Intellectually attracted. How? Lena was top of her class in school. Was the best there was. I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way. Sounds a bit different when Emma says it. This game has a bunch of spicy subtext, huh? Well, Mr. Wright, excuse me? As you can plainly see, I am admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None. But Lana, why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself. I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know. So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana. Oh, Mr. Wright. Yes, I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you. You mean you're requesting my services as your defense? Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over. Right, I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. Oof. Oh, what would have happened if it was Mia, huh? Len has confessed to the crime, yes, but something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what. I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. Huh? What about what? My sister, she's not always like that, you know. I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again. She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her. I see. What happened to her? I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she... well, maybe not. There's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check the parking. Right. We have... okay. So, we're starting the chapter. Oof. So, this is the lot where it all happened. Looks like they're still investigating. Hey everyone, keep up the good work. Oh, they are going to be our co-workers. Try not to stand out much. Hey there, you expecting to go notice here, partner? Partner? Oh. What do we have here? Looks like a bambina got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner. Mr. Marshall. Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me. Look here, bambina, I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see? Strike? This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams the cacti out in the desert dream? Do you want to? I like his style. Hey! That's some booze. You head along home now. Happy trails, bambina. There's a wallet there. Was that hombre a friend of yours? Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective. Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems. Okay, let's see. Let's check the wallet. The obvious one. Excuse me, officer. What did you do, Mr. Wright? What am I doing? I just found it. Handing it over. Don't believe it. Anything at the crime scene is evidence. Scientific about it. Just put it in your pocket. I like her. I'm called to my duty already. And at my tender age. Here. Oh, examining evidence in detail. Oh man, they keep this for the last case, huh? Oh. They were already planning a second game, it seems. You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle. This reminds me of... Oh, it's Capcom, right? It's Resident Evil 2, it's the same mechanic. Capcom is such a great company. Oh look, there might be a clue there. You should check it out. Who's this? This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. ID 50 and such. Goodman's ID card. Huh. Hi, it's funny. Goodman is the lawyer in Breaking Bad. Okay. Sorry for that. I shouldn't do that. That's annoying. This phone looks suspicious. Phone. Let's see if it works. She's nutty. Phone's broken. No clues here. The light? No. Right, this turns yellow. The door? Doors mean anything. A mysterious lock. You need to learn to enjoy life more. Okay, the ladder. There's always a ladder. It's important. A step ladder. Ah, what's the difference? Scientific. Right. These barrels, maybe? Old drum filled with water. Okay. She's funny. Let's see. Oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. What's this? Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly. Like I said before, this here's our claim. You'd best be moseying along, unless you're fixing to bite the bullet. God, that's scary. Could you tell us one thing? Who owns that car? Well. The little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body on her saddle, eh? I can't name the accent, though. I'm not good with English. No problem, partner. Blah. No problem, partner. About time for fiddles, anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up at the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might you just find a cerveza you like? Cerveza? Dude, are you Spanish? Italian? Bambina? Bambina is Italian, man. Choose one. And you look like... from Texas. From what? The Wild West, is it? Texas? I don't know. Yeah, where does he think he is? He's a cosplayer. He's a fraud. Saloon Cerveza. Oh, I shouldn't do that. In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like. Just keep your paws off our claim. Great. Maybe there's some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out. Excuse me. Were you two all set? Who's this? Oh, Mama. What's this? She couldn't be... You're selling lunches? Here? This is a crime scene. Oh, half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir? Yes. Oof, those look nice. Some crunchy goodness coming at you. Oh, thanks. This area's off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passers-by. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone, even if my days as the cuff-up queen are over. Cuff-up? Huh? You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on the lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned to my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you? I'm referring to the murder. The stabbing of that detective. What? They kind of look alike, right? A witness clearly saw me committing the crime. You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen, tell us what happened. My name is Angel Star. Let's move on, shall we? Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering my heels. Oh, yes, ma'am. She means it. The case. Somehow I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know that the daily special on Friday every week is salmon. Destiny. Was yesterday special for some reason? You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity. Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the name of innocents. And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They give an award for the king of prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday. I was almost compelled to lace their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence of this evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk. You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen. Ew. The most heinous of all the evil ones, the one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car that they found the body. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really? Really what? Okay. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star? It was a fascinating spectacle. A spectacle, to be sure. I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath. To see Lana Sky wield that knife so... Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end. It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the very moment of the crime? The sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. Dude, that's metal. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Sky's knife. Dude. You know Lana Sky? Of course. It's quite a feat becoming chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder? She always travels light. Angel, put sad wings around me now. Protect me from this world of sin, so that we can rise again. That's from Judas Priest. Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Mr. No. I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are a hit here. Why not make the lunches here, rather than import them? Did you say something? No, only true connoisseurs can understand. Oh, the kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's Trilobite lunch set. Ah, never mind, you win. I don't even want to appreciate part of a Trilobite's flavor. Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches. My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office. Your boyfriend? See the security room over there? The glass wall booth? I sell my lunches and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far, you, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here. Right. Did you have a bad experience with a prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Huh, perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like a 10-day-old clams in the chowder. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past. That'd be a sure cause for food poisoning, scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking cough up, queen. Okay, let's present the... Oh, we can examine this. Oh, that's my number. Hmm. Oh, that's going to be useful, I bet. Two, 6, 3, 8, 1. A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? Oh, it's really crunchy. Box of pickles. Okay, let's see here. About this card. Lunchland vendors only accept cards, not occasional cards. Especially not a card belonging to someone else. It's an ID card. And you're showing this to me, the lunch lady? Why? That's like showing a fine hoigned ham to a detective. That's kind of odd. A name and an ID number. Sergeant Bruce Goodman. Yeah, about that. Okay, can we check something else here? I don't think so. This? No. This? No, we cannot slide. Okay. Okay, let's go to the office, I guess. This one. Saloon. Oh my. Is this Edgeworth's office? This looks like it. I can do the job. A trophy or something. Ah, this is the king prosecutor? It's broken, huh? Phoenix Wright, you never tie or pry into other people's business, do you? The voice. Edgeworth! Long time no see, Edgeworth. Ah! Mr. Edgeworth! Know him from somewhere? Oh, of course! I'm his biggest fan. My sister introduced us once and... Right. Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you, I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk. Oh no, did I? No, it was just Mr. Wright here, Hey, don't blame me. We're just here to investigate a murder case. Murder? A body was found in this nasty bright red sports car in the parking lot. That would be my car. Oh no, what of it? Dude. Why, Edgeworth? Why did you get in such pickles? Oh man. Give me just one small moment. Oh, she can scream. Okay. So the body was found in your car. Go ahead. Say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all that trouble to help me last year, no less. Nope, we don't think you did it. It was my sister who stabbed him. No, that's what we're defending. Wait, so you're the chief prosecutor's little sister then? Yes sir, Emma Sky. Nice to meet you again. Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit it. It was a surprise for me too. To think that my own car would become the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt. I can understand. Wait, what did you say? Lena Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow. Oh, it's Edgeworth. Right. To be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all. What do you mean, rumors? You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you? What, that you were almost convicted for a murder? That you cook up evidence and you abuse witnesses and... I mean... forging, yeah, exactly, like you earned it, dude. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some that who say I'm the one responsible for the current incident. That's crazy. Nah. Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact of life, impossible to stop. But some of them even go so far as to present me with toys like this. They think it's funny. Toys? That bronze shield. Lana Sky. Chief Prosecutor Sky, yes. We first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case. That's right, I remember. 2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet. Since then, I always felt that she was looking out for me. It appears I was mistaken. Then why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife. What? The knife is under the webcam. Your knife was the murder weapon. To be specific, it was the knife I keep in the toolbox in the trunk of my car. Edgeworth's knife added to the court record. Edgeworth? Are you sure you didn't do it? Come on. Yeah, let's check that thing out. What is that? Of prosecutors. It's a King of Prosecutors trophy. King of Prosecutors. It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So that K, that's... K stands for King? Yeah, you got a problem with that. I didn't design the thing. Don't you have the Chaos Emerald somewhere around there? King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month. Yeah, let's check that out, actually. Can't I, like, Can't we tell that it's broken? Hey, check it out, there's a metal plate there. Looks like the names of all the previous recipients were engraved on it. Wow, one guy's listed a bunch of times. Fun karma. I guess he must be a foreigner. Aw, yeah. Huh. Yeah, Fun Karma is actually a pretty badass name. Is this broken? This looks broken, man. Apparently we cannot tell. Okay, what about this? Chessboard. This suit. Lucky trial jacket. Some flowers. Between a rock and a hard place, Wendy. Is she just Mr. Edgeworth's fiance? Ah, it's Wendy! Resolve bag! Oh, that was funny. The tea set. Maybe the books? What? Whoa, these are all case files. They're stacked up to the ceiling. There's even a ladder. Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights. He must have someone get them for him. Probably. The desk, okay. Quite tidy. Why do you keep picturing Gumshoe, man? Okay. What does it say? I want to see. Work desk, quite tidy. Easy to use. Polished so well I can see my own reflector. Oh, he makes Gumshoe clean it. What a view. It must be nice to have an office on the 12th floor. Okay. That should we remember that? So you take 3.23 seconds to fall from the 12th floor. Knowing this game, that could be useful. So yeah. Okay. Edgeworth, edgy boy. What can you tell me about my badge? Okay. Can you tell me anything about this card? Right, we shouldn't show that to him. The knife. Yeah, we cannot discuss evidence with him. Maybe this. Why is it broken? Exactly. Huh. Oh, new options? Yeah, okay. Yeah, we had to show him the shield. Could you tell me more about yesterday, the day of the murder? Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office. Oh. Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal. Right. Another thing, a ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors. That's when you got the shield? I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. It's very precise. Oh, parking stub. Okay. Okay. Who's this? He also has his hand bandaged.
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere in the premises?
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir. At the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir.
Report? What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
Sky, sir? No, sir. No name of that case, sir. Not in this report, sir.
Mr. Edgeworth's live isn't on very tight, is it? I made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I wasn't aware of the particulars of your arrangement, sir.
Give me your name.
Oh, yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. Good luck with that race next month.
But, sir, I didn't know.
Poor guy. Right. Yes, sir. As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now. The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there. Okay. We have no leads so far. February 22nd, police department entrance. We're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office? Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. Police department. Only to criminal affairs. Hold on, what's that? The bane of our existence. Oh wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot. Wow, Mr. Wright, you sure know a lot about the police. Still, he does seem familiar, you know. Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him? Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me. He sure is running over here fast. Hey, pal! What are you doing here? That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why were you dancing over there? What? Oh, well... Hey! I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal. I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You'd better not agree to defend the suspect in this case. Why not? Huh? Well... Hey, Knifekin. Yeah, he's getting ready for the trial. Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him. But what if she's not telling the truth? Yes, well, no, come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her. But what if the evidence was faked? Hey, pal, can I speak to you for a second? Huh, me? Why is this little girl so peeved at me? She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister. Whoa! The chief prosecutor's chief little sister? Just investigate this case carefully, okay? Scientifically. Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked. Huh? It's a sensitive issue with us these days. Yeah, you can never do a a good investigation. It's always to the lawyer to find the evidence. So what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe? Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs. Detective Gumshoe, what did you do this? What didn't you do, man? You never land a good case. A good investigation, I mean. What do you mean this time? Then what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all. It's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murder anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guy in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all. None of you. Okay. So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. Isn't there anything else you could be doing? The chief of police himself is directing this investigation, pal. An Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot. Officer Marshall? A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal. Okay, since we can, well, I don't think I do anything showing him the badge. Let's present the ID. What can you tell me about this? Oh, hey, pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can just keep that, you have to turn it in to the police. It's people like you that get me into so much trouble all the time. Yeah, right. Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Saul Goodman. Sounds familiar. No, my mistake. But didn't you work together with him in criminal affairs? Whoa! Now I remember! Dude. He's the victim! Oh. Can you tell us more? Okay, do you know anything about the knife? Found in Mr. Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Mr. Edgeworth's knife, huh? What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course, someone else really did it. Someone who must have a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth. Car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence. Poor Mr. Edgeworth, what could have happened? We have to find out a little more, okay? What about this? Hey, that's it! That's a King of Prosecutors award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday. Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe? Of course, Paul. I got an award for diligence myself. Yeah, right. That's why they fired you. They fired you, right? Well, I don't think he's fired. He's just kicked out of criminal affairs, I guess. I'll tell you what it is later. But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award. Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor's office. Naysayers. Oh, did I already present this? Oh, it's the same with both. Okay. Oh, let's check these ones. Maybe there's something here. That's blood. The victim's blood. Or he cuts himself, right? That's a clue, actually. I'm sure of it. Roughing it up in the wild. No, I don't think so. Outdoorsman. Yeah, right. Is there anything else here? Maybe in the handle? No. Okay. Okay. Let's check this thing. Nothing. Nothing. There's nothing here. Okay. Let's keep going. Parking lot, I guess. Oh, maybe there were more talk options. Yeah. So this ID card belonged to the victim. He was a detective like myself, Detective Bruce Goodman. Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it? Yeah, seems like it was planted. Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was an evidence transfer for the case he handled 2 years ago. Evidence transfer. Yeah, they mentioned it. Well, that's the thing, it's hard to say this, but word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there to the parking lot. He's in a tough spot again. Again? Yes, don't you remember, right? I wonder if they, like, imagine if people are going to let a lot of time pass between cases. Probably that's it. Hang on a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, the murder of Mr. Hammond. Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent. Listen, pal, there have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses, nothing outright. But there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering, they're practically shouting. But there's no evidence against him. Well, Mr. Edgeworth has always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious. Okay. Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself. What? But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us. Oh, let's check out the badger. What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. You made this, Detective Gumshoe? The chief threw together some designs and I just did my thing, pal. Nice work. It's battery powered, so it can go anywhere. There's no switch. So it just dances until the batteries die. Poor blue badger, fated to dance until he drops. That's all I know about that. I'm not officially in the case, you know. Thank you. Why aren't you handling this case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot. That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the Chief of Police. Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something? No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer. From West LA. For a moment there, I wasn't sure. I know, that was Phoenix. Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe. Letter of introduction. Just act Like you're supposed to be there. I know nobody will look at you twice, pal. Maybe these guys? What? Okay. Police car? No. Bulletin board? Okay. Let's check the things we just found. The badger. This... The handprint looks kind of odd. Okay, let's check this thing. Hey, look here. It looks like something being crossed out. A letter to Gumshoe. Annual bonus, $20. Huh. Oh. Oof. I can relate, man. Maybe inside? No? Nothing? What's this? Campaign. Crime fighting campaign. Okay, let's go to the crime scene. February 22nd, prosecutor's office, underground parking lot. Have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry, looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Who's this? Oh, still here? Boy, the surprise looks. Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs too. What happened to the security guard? Hey, what's wrong, Bambina? I don't like that she calls her Bambina, dude. Bambina is Italian. It has nothing to do with Spanish. You're looking like a doggy that's lost its herd. Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene. I think he's showing off. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. A cold grave for men who've lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgment. He's asleep. He's asleep. Okay. There's something I wanted to ask you. The scene of the crime. Ah, right. We have to show them the document. Read this. It's a letter of introduction. Let us in. Invitation. Okay. Okay. He's a patrolman, right? He's not a detective. Okay. Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler. Strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny. What? Note to self. They are weird. What did you say, Mr. Wright? I won't be needing this anymore. Huh, that was quick. Okay. Spit it out. Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Good men always die young. Remember that, partner. Could you be a little more specific? Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right? Well, aren't you a feisty doggy here now? There now. Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling Madonna told me the tale. Yeah, the witness. But 5:15? Just 3 minutes? When he entered the car lot? 3 minutes is not enough to get out of the car. This here's the autopsy report. Within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. So he was stabbed at 4 p.m. and then died 1 hour and a half later. Was my sister involved with the victim in any way? Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all. Nothing in common? They apparently worked together on a case a few years back. So there's no motive. Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with the chief prosecutor. But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here to this parking lot. So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon. I don't mean any offense, Officer Marshall. You're a patrolman, right? Not a detective. You're calling me out. They shoot you for that in Texas. Dude, you're such a poser. Huh? I was one of them fancy shoot detectives till 2 years ago, to tell you the truth. Oh. But you're a patrolman now, so how can you be in charge of a crime scene? Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina? Yeah. No reason. We're just short on hands right now, and keeping an eye out in the meantime. That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying that he had nothing to do, nothing important at least. He's nothing but a sad old cowdog that can't find his tail. You shouldn't talk about your colleagues like that. That cowdog's been kicked out of this cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just he don't realize it yet. Yeah, let's show him the evidence and see if he has anything to say. Police passport. He's probably lying or something. I don't trust him. Texas. This is a little crime scene in a tiny little town with tiny little evidence. What difference does a few yards make? No, that's important. Well, whatever you say, man. Alright, compadre. Ugh. Mexicans don't say compadre. Oh, very little. They say cuate. Yeah? Say cuate, wey. Chingado vato. They say that, not compadre. Compadre is kind of more Caribbean. Whatever. Count to 3. Well, you gotta do that if you're going to draw evidence on someone. That's what we do in Texas. He looks Native American. Okay. A toy shield suits the boy well. What exactly could you shield with that? A toy knife, maybe. Ah, he got one. King of detectives. Okay. 5:12 p.m. Bride's red steed came in at a trot, real slow like. But trot. My Madonna tells me the crime occurred 3 minutes later. Oh, it's his girlfriend apparently. So it seems the chief prosecutor was lying in wait. Maybe waiting for her prince to ride in on his bright red horse. So what do you mean is the killer intended to use Edgeworth's car all along? Yeah, probably. I mean, you don't just do that. Do you know anything about the... No. Autopsy? Nothing. Okay. No. Let's examine the autopsy report. Oh, right. 36, February 21st, 4 and 5:30, loss of blood. 4.5-inch knife, a single stab wound. And the knife, can we tell the length? Can we rotate it? H? No. N? B? M? Can we tell the inches from this? No, apparently not. Zoom in? No. Okay. Sure. Okay, let's check out the crime scene then. This little thing looks like a cell phone. It should have belonged to the victim, apparently. Yes, check it out. Why would you not? This phone's still on the radial screen. Radial? Mr. Wright, most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it. Dude, it's been a while since I've seen a flip phone. Redial, not radial. Redial. Okay, let's check it out. But does it have anything else? Apparently not. Yeah. Push it! The Steel Samurai. Hey, what's going on over there? Ah, sorry, I see you, partner. You pressed redial on that their phone, didn't you? Oh, well, yeah. Whose phone is it anyway? It was on the ground over there. Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky. She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this. Who did she call? No idea. Sorry, partner. Now I got a question for you, partner. I heard the phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones. Oh, that? I'm sorry, that was my phone. What? Your phone? Oh, that's inconvenient, man. Oof. That kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies. What about this? The rope. The outline of the victim's body. The victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him? No. Okay, let's check the car. What's this? A note. Oh man, so much evidence. But I guess it's fine. I don't know the outcome of this case at all. I just remember that I got stuck blowing fingerprints, and that's it. I don't remember anything else. And I remember something about the badger, but that's it. Right, let's see. 6, 7S, 12, 2. Is this... I think this is turned upside down. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out of his pocket when he was killed. Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Go to Edgeworth, not right. Okay. This van. B block. Lunchland. Okay. Okay, there's nothing here. A block, B block. 3, 1, 2. What's that? What's our number 2? There's a piece of evidence missing here. Oh, we have to check the card itself. The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car. Quite a luxury car. It just screams I have money to burn. Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. I should become a prosecutor. No. I think we are done. Oh, what about this hatch? No, nothing. This, and this. No, nothing. Can we... Okay, let's check the new evidence. Boop. Can we try to ring it again? There's no need to push it again. That's weird that Phoenix's phone rang at the same time. Can we present anything to him? Apparently not. Oh yeah, we can. What about the phone? It was used at 5:18, right after Goodman was killed. Maybe she was canceling her date for the night. What about this? Compadre. Hey, compadre! That's cubano, that's Cuban. Coño, compadre, tú sabes. That's Cuban. Caribbean. Caribe, Boricua, that's Costa Rica. Okay. Lana Sky. So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister. That's correct, but there's a goldmine of evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself. I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences. Officer Marshall. Yeah, Bambina. How can you say that? You and my sister, you were... Oh, really? I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's a dry wind that's blowing through the prospector's office. Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now. Forged evidence and arranging testimonies, you mean? He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you. But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? These are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them. If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits, untouchable, you might say. One person? Who? Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky. What? My sister? Edgeworth couldn't rustle all those cattle, but some people load their guns with bullets, some people load them with deals. What you're saying... What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials? Where there's gunshots, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old-timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it. Is that why Detective Gunshi was taken off the case? Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth? So well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright? Guess we've got some clues. We have an autopsy report, a note from the victim, and a cell phone. So you think we'll be okay? Well, the only thing still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it. No problem. I can guarantee that she is not the criminal. Oh, and by the way, Emma, yes? I know that song your phone plays when it rings. Oh, it was hers. It's the Seal Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place. Your sister called you, didn't she, Emma? I'm sorry. Can you tell me what you talked about? She hung up right away. I see. Huh. Oof. That gives me the shivers, huh? A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I got a bad feeling about this. Yes, we do. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on here. Right. We're done with the first day of investigation. So we're going to the trial, apparently. Okay, give me just one little moment. Okay. Sorry for that. I was just clearing some things up. It's important to clear things up, to be communicative, to explain yourself. Well, not necessarily. I mean, sometimes you just don't need to explain yourself. I just do whatever you want. Sometimes it depends. There's a time for everything. But yeah, try not to mess. Is this plant new? I don't remember seeing it. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright? Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas. Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area. Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate. I believe in you, sis. Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice. Yes, a defense attorney should never believe their client. That's not what Mia said. That's the opposite, actually. The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected on wrongdoing. Never forget that. Miss Kai, you remind me a lot of Mia. There is one decisive difference between you and her, and that is, you're not a defense attorney. Yeah, they kind of look alike even. I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright. My first trial without a Fae helping me. No one's going to bail me out this time. Yeah, she said so earlier. But the design is kind of similar, right? With the long, straight hair and like the higher, bigger than, not bigger, like kind of authority vibe, you know? And kind of the smooth design. Mia looks more mature for sure. Well, it's been a while since we've seen Mia, actually. That little flashback was like the first time in a long while. Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way. February 23rd, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 9. Yes.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lanaskai.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. What does that mean? Yeah, I guess it's... I mean, yeah, they kind of like stretch it out here, right? Because it's the final case and they want to surely give you... give the players like reasons to demand a second game, you know? That's probably it, because yeah, it's quite short. So if you skip all the dialogues, you can finish the game in one day, I think. But yeah, let's see. I don't know who's the what do you say? Who's the murderer or nothing? I don't know. So I'm kind of excited actually. I hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment is to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Ashworth, your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lanaskai has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office lot. and your car. Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I certainly feel like confessing to everything. Hey, however, she will now pay for her rashness with her life. There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
Well, then, call your first witness, Mr. Ashworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand. The Cuff-Up Queen. I like her necklace. It's like the little octopus sausage thing.
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
Oof, that looks nice. You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh, caviar! I've never eaten caviar before.
Judge is really wolfing it down. Oh, dude, I would love to eat a bento. I could eat that tomorrow. I have the day free tomorrow. We're going to stream a lot this week. I have the next 2 days off and the whole weekend, and I want to stream quite a bit. The Fiesta Bowl. Oh, thanks. Will the witness state her name and profession and the location of the Chaos Emeralds? And you, sir? Just plain rice, the fingerprint lunchbox. It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Well, Your Honor, how does it taste?
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts. I always thought caviar would taste like pickled tapioca.
I should buy some. There's imitation caviar. Yeah, I'm going to buy some tomorrow. Going to have a nice couple of days. Name, profession, now. Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth? Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Oh, her? What exactly does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. I would say she's the murderer, but yeah, we'll see. What? She was a detective?
I know who you are. Cough up.
Cough up. I got mixed up. Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Star.
Yes, who is this lady? If I may have the court's attention over here. Oh. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks.
I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor space, yes?
The crime took place by a car in the back of A block in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with his knife and went to drive the body out. That's kind of weird. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Witness? Did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright?
I cannot agree on principle, Your Honor. It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your voice, Mr. Star.
Miss Star? Why are they talking about me? Okie doke. Let's see. Somehow, you know the day would come. I was on my way to deliver the lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finally honed detective's intuition at work. Oh. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her hand. Then she thrust the pointing tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend? How touching.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife when you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
So how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? I'm still thinking about that. It's just a flesh wound. Mr. Wright?
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I agree. They are pretty cool. I like the examining the evidence up front. Earlier, I noted that it's just like in Resident Evil. And both are Capcom games, so yeah, they have a great handle on franchises and mechanics and like building progression in games. They are fantastic. Right, so it's suspicious to me how she saw the crime, because where was she standing? She should have been standing here, but the car is blocking, so she maybe couldn't see the victim. And she should be in the security room because she wanted to deliver the food, right? So that's kind of weird. Yeah, let's press. No, not press enter. Press. My garage car, you mean? Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's, wasn't it? Indeed it was.
What an odd case this is. Are the person you saw, you are sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. A knife in her right hand. That's the hand that she has bandaged. Tell me more about this knife. The blade was about 4 inches long. What? 4.5. Well, about, yeah, I guess. Is that right, Mr. Edgeworth? Is your knife after? It is your knife after all. Yes, that's about right. Prosecutors are by nature well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set. You can't testify as her ability to kill an egg. I mean a person. Perhaps a chicken salad. Oh, I would love a chicken salad. The defendant was holding a knife. She thrust the pointy tip of the knife. Why didn't you stop it? The next moment, she brought down the murder weapon. It's only a flesh wound. I'll just finish pressing her. The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted. Given that they are refused to raising inconvenient evidence at their whim, killing off the detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that. No. Yeah. She probably is setting up Edgeworth. She was fired. Right. This boyfriend, he's the detective, not that boyfriend, the security guard. She has several. Care to join? There's yet another boyfriend position is still open for applicants.
I stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before replying. The security guard room is on the lot in the A block. Yeah, exactly. She parked in the B block. She was in the B block when she witnessed the crime. That's odd. You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder. I think I already pressed her here. The car, Edgeworth's car. Yeah. Okay. 30 feet. Witness, in your testimony you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. You are biased. Okay, I think we did have to press her in all testimonies. Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
That was inspiring.
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed. Oh.
A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera. Suppose that's more exciting than just hanging it around your neck. Witness. Why am I only seeing this photograph just now? You think I'd show it to you? A prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography detection of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
Yep. Okay, so... let's see that photo. Can I do something here? No. Okay, she has gloves. The car is on block A. The oil barrels, the oil barrels, yeah, oil barrels are standing, and they were lying down on the scene. What else? The bloody coat. And this was taken from the lot B apparently, so she was in the lot B. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. So she was here apparently, she took the photo from here. The chain fence. She thrust the pointy tip of the knife through the wire fence. I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. Tell me more about the knife. Then she thrust. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Through the wire face, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. How could she? She had to come close. But how but Edgeworth arrived at 5:12. Do you know the time when you arrived? No. Up on the second level. You parked in B block. Through the wire fence, you saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. Okay, I'm going to save and start. I'm going to present the parking lot plan because it's weird because there are cars in the way. There are cars in the way. So, how could she see it just so clearly? She had to come up close. Apparently, that's what I think. No? No. That's not it. I'm going to just save because I don't want to waste too much time for whoever's watching. In the end, I'm going to edit all of the trial, all of the chapters, and put them in just one huge video. Okay, so you saw her standing next to a garage car. How? This it's a bit misleading. Let's see. Maybe I have to keep pressing her. She was holding a knife in her right hand. Traces of the victim's blood, no prints. Okay, so he was still alive because he took an hour and a half to die from the wound. She thrust the pointed tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. So you saw the murder. Lunch. But lunch at 5 p.m. it's a bit late. And yeah. Okay, this don't add up. He was stabbed at 4 and Edgeworth arrived at 5:12. So that doesn't add up. Yeah, maybe the autopsy report here? No. Okay, that's probably it. So, to the wire fence standing next to a garage car. Maybe the parking lot stub? No. Okay. Single stab wound. This took too long. She would have to be standing there for a long time. But I don't want to be misled. I was on my way to deliver a lunch back to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garage car. She was holding a knife in her right... Oh! Where's the knife? In the photo. Okay, there we go. And you witnessed this. You saw Miss Kai stab the victim with a knife. As I've already said, yes. Oh, that looks good. My finest salmon suir lunch.
I'm sure that is a fine lunch.
But isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. Oh, come on now. We already made that. This is the photograph you took of the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife? Mr. Ashworth of such? Objection. What? That had to be the weakest objection ever, Ashworth. Yet, it was still stronger than your ever-feeble mind, Mr. Wright. What do you mean, Mr. Ashworth? This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing. And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat? Ah, yes, it's hard to tell, but it could be blood. Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here. No problem, except you. Are you going to just sit there and take that abuse? Okay. Oh, objection. Always. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. That she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime exactly. The timings are completely off. Yeah, fix the testimony then. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculating like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know? Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph. Well, are those gloves? Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have them on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. These gloves seem to tell a tale of premeditation. Premeditated murder, a serious offense. Witness, add this to your testimony. The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. Let's press her. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? The gloves were admitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, of the kind used for autopsies. In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the crime scene, she came to the murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Ah! Impressive. This is bad. Show that it wasn't premeditated. It's only a flesh wound. Okay. Okay. The murder was planned. How can we show that it wasn't? To me, it took too long. Like an hour and a half to die from a single stab wound, that's suspicious. 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound was found. Chest wound. So he just bled out behind the car, apparently. She says it was planned. I feel like presenting the parking stub. I'm going to save and present the parking stub. No. Hmm. Ah. How to say that it was planned? That it wasn't planned. An hour and a half to bleed out, man. That's weird. No, that's not it. Hmm. One knife wound. She says it was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. No prints on the knife. Usually in Edgeworth's toolbox. This was given to Edgeworth the day of the murder. The badger. Does this have anything to do? I don't think so. There's no need to push this again, right? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I almost want to present this. Is that coat even hers? Kind of looks like the detective. I feel like it's the photo that I have to present, but I don't know why. Where's the body? Did she? And the knife. Still, she didn't explain where the knife is. Let me press her again here. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves, like driving gloves? They were admitted as evidence. They were rubber gloves. The chief prosecutor came to the crime, she came to the murder. Deliver a lunchbox. Hmm. I would say that we don't know if the coat has blood. It could be mud or grease. Let's give it a shot. No. Too naive of me. Already presented the parking lot stuff. Maybe the knife. Yeah, it's the knife. But why? What this is? It's a knife, yes. I mean, it should be on Edgeworth's toolbox. The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony. And that's kind of going on a limb, I guess. In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder, and that's why she was wearing those special gloves. Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning. However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing, the murder weapon? What do you mean she didn't prepare it? The knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. What? What do you mean forget the weapon? Oh, it was found. Right, she did. Right. She couldn't have left the weapon. Well, I mean, in the other cases, we had the murder weapon. Well, the victim was apparently innocent. Yeah, so it wasn't a murder weapon. Huh. Okay. Order. Okay. Hi, Lena. Welcome. Thanks for joining. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie. What? I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide has turned. Not over such a trifling detail. This shoots a hole in the premeditated theory. But the prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need to prove, nothing else. My day is going well, actually. Dealing with a bunch of stuff. I kind of deal with a bunch of stuff real quick and real violently. So it's a bit intense. But yeah, everything's going great, thank you. How about you? Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, what would she have been wearing? I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again. Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. Oh, that's great, Lena. Good to know. Just in case, you're not trying to advertise services or anything, right? Because that's not allowed here in the stream. I mean, you're welcome to hang out. And I'm glad you're having a good day, but yeah, just in case, please don't do it. My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Angel's deduction. Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. Yeah, I know it. There you are. Yeah, I'm probably going to ban you. Where's Seven when you need him? Yeah, I'm going to ignore you. Whatever. Thanks for the chat activity, I guess. But yeah, that's not allowed in the stream. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could derive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It just sounds a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So if I order a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Angel's deduction. Okay, Lanaska intended to murder Detective Goodman. How do you know? You've said that, but you haven't told us how you know. That's what I'm about to tell you, rookie.
I believe what she just said was a mere prelude to the story she's about to tell.
Try not to interrupt her. Rookie. Never interrupt a storyteller. It's like pulling a bun out of the oven half-baked. Try not to confuse the defense witness. They're not very quick on the feet. Now, why did you believe the suspect had intentions to murder the victim? Her actions speak for themselves. She called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again. That's a single stab wound, are you nuts? Easy. You say she stabbed him again and again, but you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. But moss surprise! I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Starr.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Aha! You're right! Good show, Mr. Ashworth.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really? What about my objection? No one noticed. Oh, I feel you, Phoenix.
Well, witness?
You got the crime scene set, right?
Oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood, but now I realize that such mistakes are possible. So, you're saying you mistook something for blood? When she lifted her knife, I thought she saw blood. I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify.
Her red muffler looked like blood to me. Hey Seven, what's up? I don't know. I mean, I would have to set up the Twitch chat somewhere, and I don't earn anything by banning them. So yeah, I just ignore them. What's up? How have you been doing? How was your? It's just Monday. No, it's Wednesday. Well, Wednesday, yeah, Wednesday, my dudes. I hope you've had a great week so far. The red muffler looked like blood to muffler. Oh, the scarf thingy. That's how ghastly this whole scene was. What? Are you dumb? I don't think she had the red muffler. Yeah, she didn't have any red muffler. Any red muffler? There we go. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation. The witness is clearly not suited for detective work. What? The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. Oh, really? That's great, Seven. Glad to hear that. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph. Huh? I wanted to put some... Oh, that's a new sprite. I wanted to put some clips with metal that we were talking the other day, but copyright. It was blocked like right away, even before publishing it. Yeah, so yeah, I can only play my own music here, so it's a shame. But yeah, maybe eventually, if we can pay the licenses. That would be cool. Only a professional lunch late. Oh, we could do reviews, maybe, from records. I don't know, maybe later. Huh, who knows? First, we'll see how we do later on. Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Congratulations. Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life. Dude, that was harsh. Harsh words, but good. But it was there. A scarf. No, not that, but something red. Really. Well, now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. What?
Very well, witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
How could she apprehend the suspect if she was in the lot B? I do remember some things accurately, at least. Okay. The most important part. Where your sister stabs the victim. Okay, let's see. Well, you can... whoever owns the copyright for the phonogram that they call it, which is the thing that you play and it emits the sound, you know, like the record or the file on Spotify. You need permission from the copyright owner to play that wherever. Oh yeah, I know. They sometimes don't care. Oh, you should see TikTok live. There's a bunch of people playing what you call them, covers, and even just music like radio. You know, it's nuts. Eventually, that's going to end. There even Metallica songs and Metallica, they are so restrictive with her music. That's going to end eventually. The copyright checks are going to be very harsh in the near future. We already have the AI for that. It's just a matter of time. When I streamed on YouTube, my first streams, like several years ago, when I was just experimenting, I played some covers. One of them was Hotel California, and the stream got I got a notice that said that the stream wouldn't go through because I was playing copyrighted music. So yeah, it's delicate. Yeah, I know. Just to put an example, but there's a bunch of there was this guy streaming a live concert, man. It was nuts. They were on the final songs, and it was a Spanish band, but still, I mean, it's just a matter of time. So I just prefer to be on the safe side of things and not to abuse copyright, you know, because in the end, it's theirs. I wouldn't want to be abused. I want to be also paid for if someone uses my music. I mean, that would be cool. I do get paid actually, but it's just like a very little amount, but it's a very small amount. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Give me just 1 second. Oh, when is this? I might be missing something. Oh, I have to check something. Just 1 second. Yeah. Okay. Communism. Oh, we already do have it. We have a bunch of it. We have it here in Spain. We have it in North Korea. We have it in Venezuela, in Cuba. We almost had it in Argentina. We almost had it. They just now sent the previous president, Cristina Kirchner, to jail because she was a communist, corrupt politician. So hopefully things change for the better. I expect them to change for the better. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star resistance is futile. Yeah, you know where we are headed? We are headed to where we already are, kind of, in one. They call it technocracy, but that's not the actual term. Technocracy means something different. But the governments are going to use technology to control everyone. I mean, I am pro AI government because AI can take decisions much better than most politicians, because most politicians don't even have a clue of what's going on. They don't even read the laws that they pass. So I'm sure a well-programmed machine can do so much better. But several government AIs are going to surface, I'm sure, and countries will just decide where and how to implement them and how much to implement them. Yeah, they already do. I'm sure they do. Well, there was this guy, I think in Mexico, that was reading a law, and at the end it said something about ChatGPT. Like, if you want me to look up more into blah 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 such and such, and it's like, dude, you are your salary is from our taxes, man. How they use social media? Yeah, totally. Yeah. It's a bit insane, but I don't know. I try to be optimistic. Yeah, I'd rather be optimistic than a downer. I'm a downer as I am, like on a day-to-day basis. Well, not a downer. I'm a bit strict and intense. I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. What? Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten. No thanks. Note to self, Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, an oil drum, hard to imagine. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one, a leopard woman. Rawr. Very well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you will. Apprehending the suspect. After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights. How did you catch her if she was on the other side of the parking lot, dude? When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star resistance is futile. Yeah, how can you blame anyone for being pessimistic right now? It's nuts. We are in a technology dystopia, and we are finding out about the grossest crimes imaginable. We are on the verge of nuclear war. War is being used as a machine to generate money and to elicit funding and to sign weapons deals, and there's invasions all over, disguised as migrations. There's invasions all over the world. Venezuela, the Venezuelan gangs are infiltrated in the whole American continent. How? I mean, being optimistic is an act of defiance right now. So don't feel too bad if you feel down regularly. Just try to take it day by day, like, and eat well, exercise, and take care of yourself, because yeah. She made to escape. Can you be more specific? She brushed aside my hand and ran. It was a terrible sight to see, like a dollop of lard on a pâté of foie gras. Huh? She even kicked over an oil drum at me. An oil drum?
There was an oil drum lying on its side of the scene of the crime.
But it's strange.
What's that?
If she wanted to escape, why didn't she run the other way?
The other? Ah! The parking lot entrance.
That's right. Doesn't make any sense that she would run from behind the partition to the oil drums. Right. This guy tried to run. Let's see. Where is this partition on the floor plans? She means this... I'm sure she means this wall next to the car. There was a wall there, 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing for a criminal to do. And what did you do then? I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. How? Quickly, were you close to the suspect? Exactly. As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. No. You were on the other side of the fence. The nonchalant car was... there. She was a visitor, thus she was parked in the B block. So you witnessed the murder from here. That would make it about 30 feet from the car.
Yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right. Well, here was the chain link fence in front of you. I went over it. What? It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence. She couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast. The fence was about 9 feet high, too. How did Miss Sky not get away, exactly? She mentioned the muffler. What? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Okay. So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else. Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean... By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately. Ultimately. My memory... It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see?
No, the car doesn't see Miss Starr.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall? To the window! To the wall!
That's right. Near the car there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing.
You should of course add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. I saw it all, how she tried the phone on the wall, but had to use her cell instead. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star resistance is futile. So Miss Sky tried to run. Okay, what did she add to the testimony? Here. Okay, let's press her there. Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. Hang on, Okay. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. So she pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you climbed over the chain link fence. Oh, that was the judge. Oh. Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this. Hmm? Hmm. 5:18. But the murder was at 4. I shouldn't have done that. The times don't add up at all. Okay, I screwed up that one because I have to save first. Just so we don't waste more time than necessary. Did I save? Yeah, just in case. Save twice. Okay. Give me just one small moment. Okay. Use her cell phone. But the phone was okay, I want to see this part of the testimony again. Right, the phone was here. So she ran. She stabbed the victim, apparently. Then ran behind the partition. The phone didn't work. She pulled her own cell phone. And then she ran and arrested her. She climbed the fence, man. But the victim was still alive at that point. I don't get it. The times don't add up at all. That has to come into play at some point, I'm sure. Okay, let's see. Phone on the wall. She had to use her cell instead. What did Phoenix notice? Hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this. She saw her hanging up her phone. But can we ring it right now? Can we make the redial? Hit the redial. No. How did she see her use the telephone and not work? She tried to use the telephone on the wall. Yeah, but it's behind the wall, so she couldn't have seen it. Yeah. There we go. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have a personal grudge against Miss Lana Sky. The witness is a former detective. Her testimony is marred by personal bias. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, prosecutor? You two together with the chief prosecutor kicked me out 2 years ago. Well, Miss Starr, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Let's look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call, exactly. I believe you see what I'm getting at. The emergency phone was on the backside of this partition. If indeed you were in B block, you couldn't have seen it.
Wow!
Order! What's the meaning of this? Simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch, she's coughing up lies. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question. Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court. Okay. The witness lied about what she saw or where she saw it. Or was it the order? I'm going to save just in case, just for everyone's sake. She couldn't have climbed the chain link fence. What she saw. She did. That's not it. Where she saw it. Where she saw it from, I would say. The order of the events. Killing then calling. No. I think it's where she saw it. Yeah. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Starr to lie about it. Pointless to lie, I see. Oh, that's a shame. Oh, I want to go to... Well, I think I told you, yeah, what was it? Slaughter to Prevail, Dying Fetus, and Suicide Silence. Probably in Milan, Italy, because they are not coming here to Madrid. Madrid does have... some metal bands do come, but many great metal bands skip Madrid altogether. They tend to go to festivals up to the north and stuff. There's the Resurrection Fest, Estrella Galicia, and those do have a bunch of great bands. But I don't know. I haven't gone to a festival yet. I don't know. I have a weird relationship with what I use my time in with. What's the... how I use my time? I don't know. But yeah. Maybe you can make a band. You can make a show. But the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Starr witnessed the crime from a different location. A different location? Yeah, I get it. No, that's a pointless lie if I ever heard one. I showed the playlist to a friend, to a metalhead friend, and he told me to send it to him. Because he likes like getting into different styles, you know. He also listens to metal. He listens to a bunch of things. He has a way more varied taste than I do. But yeah, he liked it. Okay. Before you call my lie pointless, let me tell it. Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime? But the testimony we've heard until now points in one direction. The place from where Miss Starr witnessed the crime. Had to be somewhere around here. Not here. Security room. Maybe. Yeah, hardcore is not. It's not easy to get into. I get that people may not like it. I haven't. Well, actually, because I have tomorrow and Friday off, I'm going to listen to it like, or maybe even later today. I don't know. I'm going to stream a lot. Yeah, I haven't had much time to like sit down and listen to music. I've been like swamped with work and with editing the shorts and stuff. But I'll make a note. I really want to listen to it. I really enjoy that kind of metal. Thank you for reminding me, actually. I did listen to a bit more of the thrash playlist. Okay. Yeah, I think she was in the security room with her boyfriend. Yeah, let's say so. Oh, I screwed up, right? No.
The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor so you can see the entire lot. She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there.
But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in the A block. The only place where she could have seen the crime and the back of the partition is here. Well, she could have been like here in the middle, but she could have stopped the accused. Yeah. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Starr, dude, I just like cleared up a bunch of stuff that I was doing, and I'm going to focus on some other stuff, on the stream, on myself, on working out, on eating healthily, on a bunch of good stuff, and I just got rid of a bunch of people that were like draining energy from me. Yeah, just changing my mentality, and it helps a lot. So yeah, I want to listen to more music. I should. Oh, I want to make an album actually in the stream, like show the process. So yeah, I kind of need inspiration because I want to change the style, you know. So yeah, it's well appreciated. Any suggestion? How many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has got the better of Angel Starr.
Order, witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You should know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished, and I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty. Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Starr lie? It doesn't make any sense. Yep, it doesn't. She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station. It wouldn't change anything. Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That's a tip, because who took the photograph then? It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth. What? If a witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So, tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Oh, I just noticed something with a webcam. Let me just move it a bit to the... There we go. Okay. Me? Oops. Okay.
Who else?
Mr. Wright. Right. Let's review what we know. Okay. She couldn't have taken the photograph. The distance, angle of view to the crime. Distance to the crime? Angle of view, yeah. Yeah, McDonald's for breakfast. Well, actually, the breakfast is not too bad, but yeah. If you want to like try something, because I like I already said it, like making small changes that are significant. Try skipping breakfast one day or another, because that spike in insulin when you eat carbs in the morning, that makes you hungrier later on in the day. I mean, the egg McMuffins and stuff are delicious. I only had one. Oh, wow, tomorrow I'm eating McDonald's for breakfast, in your honor. Yeah, I'm going to. Oh, that's going to be tasty. I think I just ate one in my whole life. So yeah, try skipping breakfast. I skip breakfast, or try eating a couple of eggs, something like that doesn't have any carbs, because that really affects your levels of hunger throughout the day. Nowadays, it's rare that I eat breakfast. I mean, unless you like do a lot of stuff in the day. Yeah, a lot of protein. That also works, like eggs and bacon and even a steak in the morning. That works great. I mean, it depends, because if you do like something that's like physical intensive, like working in construction. Oh, with pancakes. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. I'll take a picture. Oof. Oh, I shouldn't. I should. I mean, I can allow myself to eat a bit of trash, because I've been going to the gym and eating healthily and stuff. So yeah. Oh, I'm excited. I hadn't thought about that, because I'm at work. I cannot eat the McDonald's at all. So like even less for breakfast. So yeah, that's going to be cool. Okay, the angle. The Kurt angle. Oh, we could stream also WWE games. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. Just try putting in more protein. Something stupid like 4 eggs or something like that. 4 eggs and bacon, and yeah. Like getting rid of carbs changes your energy levels a lot. I mean, you may feel like drained a little bit because of the. It also helps to eat lightly on dinner. It's weird, because it's like a whole process, you know. Yeah, it has a lot of components, but yeah, fixing one's diet can influence quite a lot. I realize that I'm gluten intolerant, and I try my hardest to avoid gluten. I mean, I don't die or explode. Yeah, would you you usually just take eggs for granted, and they are so tasty and so easy to prepare and so relatively cheap, you know. I every once in a while I remember, oh, it's been a while since I've eaten eggs, and I eat like 3 or 4 like scrambled eggs, and just wolf them down. Oh, this is not it. It's not the angle. Oh, we screwed up. Okay, we have to save. Oh, no. Here. Oof, eggs and bacon. That sounds good. I'm hungry. Did I eat lunch today? No, I haven't. I ate just a little bit. Huh. I should eat lunch. Oh, lunch. It's 10 p.m. I should eat dinner. Right. Okay. So it's the distance. Difference in lightning. It should be the distance then. What? 30 feet. What it would take her to reach? I guess. Yeah. How long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky? What do you usually have for lunch? I usually eat like chicken breast, and that's it, or a kind of medium steak, very kind of thin, you know. McDonald's is great, actually. You could do a lot worse, really. But yeah, it's tasty. But it kind of hacks your taste buds, and because it's so convenient and so tasty, we get too used to it. And so kind of, it's cheap. Yeah, relatively. It's cheaper than going to a restaurant. Oh, I would love to go to Denny's one more time. I just went once and it was disgusting. Oh no, I went to Waffle House. I haven't gone to Denny's. But yeah, I kind of feel like eating something gross. I kind of wanted to go to the beach also, but I don't know. It's about 3 hours away in train, so it will be 3 hours and 3 hours, 6 hours, and then I would lose the day, and I kind of like want to work. Squid wheels. They sell those here. Squid, fried squid. It's very, very tasty. Let me show it to you. It's actually quite nice. Yeah. You could like focus on eating like a bunch of eggs and beans. Beans are great. They are so cheap. But it's not good to eat them like forever, you know? It's just for until you can save enough money. But this thing is so tasty. I don't like seafood, but this they call it bocata. It's like a sandwich. But this is fried squid and they put a lemon and mayonnaise on it. It's really tasty. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh. We're hungry, right? Speaking about food and squid sandwich. I guess it's fried squid. It's like the head, you know. They cut it in. See, they cut it in like rings and they fry it. In batter, and it's crunchy, and think of onion rings, right? It's like onion rings but squid, and people that like seafood love this thing, and eating this with some beer just like this is so typical here in Madrid. It's quite nice, I have to say. Yeah. Oof. There's hunger about. Boysenberry for the boyfriend. He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass wall station. What? Oh. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it. That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking lot in B block. That's quite a detour. What? It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime. 5 minutes? This changes things considerably. But it was that woman over there in the defendant's chair who stabbed him. Oh yeah, some coffee would be nice too right now for me. But I wouldn't sleep. Actually, I can stay a bit late today. We'll see how it goes. I swear on my finest plastic spork. You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention. Would you like another caviar lunch? Absolutely. Is that right? You have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this? I would like to see 5 minutes. This doesn't make any sense. Doesn't add up at all. 5 minutes between the witnessing of the murder and the arrest. Think about it. You could make pasta in that amount of time if you like it al dente. I think food is the theme of the of the stream today. I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange? Strange. If you were a criminal, what would you do with 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea, I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run, but this time was different. Miss Sky dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable.
Yeah! Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Ashworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history. We did it. We screwed that can shot, Mr. Wright. That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Okay. A cooking stream. I don't know. I mean, I can cook well, but I kind of don't have anything too interesting to cook. I mean, I don't. I would have to like set up the whole cameras and the lighting and stuff, and like find interesting recipes. I'm kind of rough cooking. I don't know. I just follow the instructions, you know. But there are so many chefs and so many ways to refine it. I don't think I would do a good job. If I do, it will have to be funny. Yeah. I mean, it's a nice niche for making content, actually, and shorts. You can bake? Oh, that's cool. I can bake also. I like baking. Baking is fun. I like making cupcakes and pies. Well, yeah, pies. Yeah. It's been several years since I've made pies. Actually, back in Venezuela, there was a time when it wasn't during the pandemic. Actually, I learned to bake. I was reading a book about baking bread, and I learned to make pizza, bread, pies, empanadas. Yeah. I can handle an oven. But right now here in this apartment, I just have a small air fryer. It works. It's an oven in the end, but yeah. There's the food. Is this your jumbo lunchbox? Woohoo! A triple decker.
Out of deference to the...
What can you bake? Do you like baking anything in particular?
Out of deference to the witness determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Like the luncheon motto says, you won't be disappointed. What is she going to pull out of her lunchbox this time? Okay. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now...
What?
Oh, pizza is so easy. It's so easy to get a good pizza. Oh, if you have an air fryer or a convection oven, pumpkin pies. Oh, that sounds so nice. I haven't tried one ever. I would like to. Yeah, with the cream and all. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Pizza is so easy. To just ferment the dough overnight. If you want the dough to taste a bit bitter, which is nice. And just make the sauce and just put whatever you want on there. Okay, the victim's shoe. 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless. This is decisive evidence. Oof, pumpkin pie.
What? There was blood found on the shoe?
Try Lunchland for all your lunch and decisive evidence needs. Witness, what's the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard about this evidence? Simple. As I've already said, I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself. The pizza tray, you can use a square tray, even a pie tray. As long as it's metal, you can make. You can even use a cupcake tray and make like small cupcake pizzas. You know. I have some silicone cupcakes, cupcake molds. Mold. I don't know how you say it. Molde, the thingy where you put the cupcake in. I should make like small pizzas. You can also make bruschetta, which is like this. Check this one out. This is way easier. This is like a pizza, but with bread. You slice the bread and just put the same thing that you would put on pizza, and that's it. This is like pizza for lazy people, or when you don't have enough time, or the patience, you know. Yeah, engineer. We are oven engineers. I have three boyfriends. Jeez. 3 boyfriends. I can't accept this as evidence. What? You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being. It seems so. Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective, as I mentioned previously. This shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. No. Is that right, Mr. Wright? It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen. You could at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaints notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
You don't have to make the sauce from scratch. You can even use just kind of crushed cherry tomatoes and put some oregano and salt and pepper and olive oil, and that works as a sauce. Even pre-bought sauce, well, see that it doesn't have like too many conservatives or sugar. But if you want to take the time, then you can make the sauce and everything. I mean, like the sauce is like the kind of annoying part because you have to make it right. But you can use pre-made sauce like for the first ones. Who cares? Oregano is what gives it that kind of pizza-y flavor.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may thus examine the witness.
Decisive evidence. I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. Spaghetti sauce. Yeah. It's the same. It's the same. Just taste it, and if you feel like it that it works, then go ahead. But usually, pizza sauce has a bit of oregano. Because that's kind of the taste of pizza when you eat Pringles. What was it? Pizza flavored Pringles. That's what you taste, the oregano and the tomato, of course. The matter of the victim's shoe, did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One was, of course, the victim's, and the other was that of the defendant. How? You can say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types, A, B, O, and AB. However, you can tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood. Oh, nice. That's great. Yeah, they help a lot, right? Oh yeah, those Pringles are so nice. I really like them. My favorite though are sour cream and onion. I haven't ever tried sour cream and onion sauce. So yeah, I should. Yeah, I take them regularly, the vitamins. Vitamins B, C, and D. Else I feel so down. Okay, so you can narrow the blood type. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten DNA test results, but they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone's but Miss Lena Sky's.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman. I was afraid he was going to say that. The shoe. Let's see that shoe. Oh, whoa. So it has blood here. That's your sister's blood. Apparently she cut herself during the crime. There's blood here too on the sole of the shoes. The puddle of his own blood. Where's the puddle of blood? Where's the puddle? I'm going to save for everyone's sake. And let's present this here. Oh, that's it. I knew it. Unfortunately for you, this shoe is far from being perfect evidence. What? This shoe directly contradicts what we know about the crime. The shoe doesn't fit.
Order!
You're claiming there's a contradiction with this shoe? As I said, the shoe doesn't fit what we know about the scene of the crime.
Very well, let's hear what Mr. X has to say about the shoe. What about this shoe contradicts what we know about the crime? So what's the problem with this evidence?
This. Oh, it doesn't light up in. Okay. This here. The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't any bloody footprints found by the scene of the crime?
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about this shoe. This picture only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints. No. Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort. Aha. The plot thickens.
Order! Witness?
What? Huh? Great going, Mr. Wright, but it's true that the lack of a footprint is a contradiction. But then we have to ask why there wasn't a footprint. Oh.
That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think. I'm just good at finding contradictions. I see. Now I get it. Get what? Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for. We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspect. The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr. I thought that was a strange thing for the normally cool-headed chief to do. Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty? Oh, that, I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness, well, was the oil drum empty?
The old drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water. Water? What's that? I still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason?
Aha, you don't mean?
Yes, the suspect knocked over the oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her.
What? That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoes tie her quite clearly to this murder. Then, after the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Mrs. Sky's right hand was hurt. She cut herself and she stabbed the victim, apparently.
I see no reason to prolong this trial.
No. We have to object. Enough. There is no need for further debate. The verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
What? Just like that? But Angel Star is on the prosecution side. She could have been lying about the water.
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky.
What? Little girl, what did you just say? Huh? Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you'd had your fill, but here you are, demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox call evidence.
Wait, witness, don't tell me you have something else.
The time for deliberations is past. Any further comments and you will be held in contempt of court. Your threats don't scare me. Don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this. Whoa. Another photograph? Oh. I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Look at the asphalt in this photo. It's clearly wet. Well, if you could remove the... we have to add that to the... Okay, there we go.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all. It's not your fault.
I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning.
And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia. Right, wet or not, don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end. This is the last piece of evidence.
Very well, this time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Objection. That's it. Your Honor, wait.
What is it with you people? Can't I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it will be too late. Look at this photograph, the last one submitted. The trial isn't over until we give each piece of evidence proper consideration. So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence? Yeah. I'll think later. There's a problem. Yes.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Reich. Show the court the problem in this photograph.
Uh-huh. The shoe, the water... the exhaust pipe. Maybe it's this exhaust pipe. Why would it be a problem? I mean, what else? It could be the knife. Single stab wound. He was stabbed. And the knife was found there, and they left it there. I mean, it has to be the exhaust pipe. It has to be it.
What's this?
There's something poking out of the car's muffler,
Wait a moment, Mr. Ashworth.
Your Honor.
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or scarf of any kind in this photograph.
Oh, muffler. Huh. That looks like the scarf she has on her neck.
Was that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there is something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing, absolutely nothing. Al parecer es vital. Spoke in Spanish. It seems to be vital. Sorry, Miss Star, it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth in your muffler is related to the case.
I think that she is not wearing her muffler. That should be it. Ah, the word muffler was overheard during a call made to Emma. That has to be it. Miss Starr, recall your testimony for the court. Ah, yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Again. Arg. Ah. She misheard some. Okay. She thought she was talking about this muffler, the scarf, but apparently not. Let me check something real quick. Okay. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence. Cool. We got her. I didn't remember any of this. Anything. No idea. So, nice.
If we leave any question unanswered, here we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected at once and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so. Whew, that was close. But we made it.
This court will adjourn for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
She's still hungry. To be continued. Woo! Nice. But apparently the trial, the first day of the trial, it's more than, day 2. Trial later, trial later. I don't know. I'm going to set up something to it. I'll be right back in just 2 minutes. Okay, we're back. Is that right? Are the trials always like this with you? No. Like, you're swimming up from the bottom of a lake about to reach the surface, but no matter how hard you paddle, you never seem to get there. That's life, my dear Emma. Pretty much. Except today we're swimming in quicksand. So what happened to your sister anyway? Apparently she got called off to the judge's chambers. Probably something to do with that piece of cloth. So, this is where we turn this trial around, right? Our only weapon, a tiny insignificant piece of cloth. And the one who's starting to feel tiny and insignificant, to tell the truth. Hola, partner. No. Este pendejo. Now this is a poser. They say you show a red card cloth to a bull. It'll fire up its temper. That's what they told me when I was a young gun, at least. Officer Marshall. Thought I'd come to take a look, see at how the trial's going. Looks like I'm late. They've got the home ranch locked down tighter than a fort in enemy territory. That hard to slip out, huh? What is going on over there, anyway? All the police I've seen these last 2 days have been really on edge. Don't you got enough on your plate without worrying about other people, compadre? You could be worrying about the chief prosecutor's taste in mufflers, for example. Whole muffler thing didn't have anything to do with scarves. She wasn't even wearing a scarf. You don't say. Now don't that just beat all, eh? I've seen the red breeze blow at her slender neck many a time. I saw it that day too. She was wearing a red muffler. What? At the awards ceremony that afternoon, Edgeworth seen it too, I'd reckon. What does that mean? She wasn't wearing a scarf. She probably put it down there. So Miss Star wasn't mistaken. Well, it's about time. Remember, partner, sometimes you gotta grab the bull by the horns. Sometimes you just gotta let that bull go where it will. Time will tell. Sure, man. Whatever you say. So, what are we swimming in now, Mr. Wright? If it's steak sauce, I can hook you up with some fine ribs. Ooh wee. I bet the Japanese version is different with the accent and stuff. Probably it was the translation team who messed that up quite a bit. I don't know. Probably.
I'd like to resume.
What's up? Edgeworth.
Is something wrong, Mr. Edgeworth? Your face is blue, your lips are purple, you're sweating bullets. Sweating bullets! That furrowed brow, those grinding teeth, those watery eyes. What's more, your eyes are in focus, you're doubled over, your back is bent.
Come on, dude. Let him go. Well, thanks, Seven, for hanging out. I appreciate it. It can't be. This can't happen. I wonder what happened to Mr. Edgeworth.
Well then, I believe it is time we continue on with this trial. During our recess, I had requested that the prosecution conduct an investigation.
This is unacceptable.
It seems our prosecutor is quite beside himself.
Excuse me, knock knock.
Who's there?
Whoa, this guy. What's with this guy? Strange stuffy aura seems to be filling the courtroom. The temperature rose 5.7 degrees when that man came in. Who on earth is he? Huh.
Ah, it's you. Oh, hey. Sorry, I'm late, Aji. The roads were packed, it's just me. Long time no see, eh, Audrey? How you been? Swim much these days? Oh, hello. No, I've been so busy. Busy is Missy, Audrey, my boy. You have to make time to relax. Yes, indeed.
Oji seems to be his nickname for the judge. I'm afraid you're right, very afraid. I'm sorry, but who are you?
Aha, you're right, oh, the attorney. I've heard good things about you, son.
Huh. Thanks.
So sorry about a little Worthy giving you all the trouble, eh? You know, we should all go swimming together sometime, Yoli.
Little Worthy?
Mr. Wright, you don't know the district chief of police?
Chief of police?
He's the top-ranking police officer in the entire district.
So intense.
Name's Gant, Damon Gant. Pleased to meet you, everyone. So, what do we owe this honor today? It's been over 2 years since you last came to this courtroom, hasn't it? Well, it's worth a years. Look at the poor fellow.
I just thought I'd help out by bringing this. Hey, that's my sister's muffler. So she wasn't just seeing things. When the crime occurred, Miss Sky really was wearing that muffler.
Oh, but to think that it was stuffed into that exhaust pipe. Own little Worthy's car, no less.
What?
It's really quite embarrassing, even for us. What's this?
It's what you'd call a switchblade knife. Quite perplexing, this. He's wearing gloves. Chief, what kind of outfit are you running?
Mr. Edgeworth.
How could they miss such a vital piece of evidence? If your investigators are this lax, how do you expect us to do our job?
No, wait a minute, Worthy.
I've no desire to hear your excuses.
I'm telling you to wait. Oh, didn't you hear me? Well, look at this document where it says person in charge of investigation. There's no mistaking that signature is there. Miles Edgeworth.
That's not fair. On the day of the crime I had
your head in the clouds because you got that award. Know how you feel? But you're the person in charge. I'll expect a written apology.
What? Are you serious?
Don't be too upset. We'll find a way to clean up this mess that you made.
Huh.
This kind of mayor blunder isn't like you, Mr. Edgeworth. The court accepts this new evidence, but I'd like to ask the defense a favor first.
Yes?
Just to be sure, I'd like to take a look at the blade of this knife.
The blade, Your Honor? Well, I don't see why not.
Could you open it up for me, I wonder?
Yes, well, I think all you have to do is push that switch and...
If I cut my finger, Mr. Wright, I wouldn't be able to pound my gavel anymore.
Ah, probably she cut herself with that blade, because switchblades are quite dangerous. Yeah, but if I cut my finger, I wouldn't be able to point it at people anymore. Come on, just hurry up and open it. Okay. There we go. Don't scare me like that. I'm the one who's scared. Look at this knife blade. The tip is broken off. This dark red stain, blood. Switchblade knife added to the court record. This does not excuse the actions of the police department. I would like to hear an explanation from the chief of police himself.
I'm terribly sorry, but could I ask you to testify for us? About the split between the prosecutors and the police? And this knife?
Sure thing, not a problem, not even a little one, really. This knife is special, but I can't say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. That was a bad day for the department. We weren't in any shape to do an investigation. A detective was killed at the police department, see? What a mess. The time of the crime? 5:15. Scary coincidence, huh? It's not officially linked to this case here, so I can't talk much about it.
There was a murder at the police department, detective.
That's hush-hush information, G. We haven't exactly announced it yet. Wait a second, you said 5:15. That's the exact time that Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office. Well, the parking lot, right? Anyway, we at the department were all flustered, as you might well assume. We're in the middle of a top secret investigation. Don't tell anyone, okay?
I think we understand the police department situation. Why, Mr. Wright?
2 detectives killed at the same time in 2 different places. Chances of that are really slim. Okay, let's cross-examine the man. Let's see. This knife is special. I can say how here. Unless there's evidence to prove a connection between this knife and Goodman. Probably this. What does this say? SL92. Yeah, SL92. It's a case, apparently. Right, SL92 and the blood? Does it say? No. Okay. This thing, SL9. Yes, this is the one. This is flipped upside down. Okay, let's save and present that paper. There we go. Okay, I'm going to get the thing I cooked. Well, I prepared. It's from the air fryer. Wait a second. At last, an honest to goodness objection. This knife, this has to have something to do with Detective Goodman.
What do you mean?
Aha! An honest to goodness, what do you mean, Franoji? This is great. Look at the tag on this knife. It reads SL92.
This is important. Why?
Over here we also have a memo that was on the body of the victim.
What's this? 6 minus 7s 12-2?
Your Honor, it's upside down.
Upside?
The printed name on the memo makes it look like it's right side up. But turn it around and what do you get? Exactly.
Aha!
Whoever wrote this note was holding the paper upside down.
SL9? That's the same thing that's written on this knife's tag.
The knife was evidence in a case, stolen from the department's evidence room. Let's press him there. So this knife was stolen? Yes, but on the day of the murder. It was evidence, you say. Was it in fact a murder weapon? Nice. Good show, little worthy. It was a murder weapon as it happens. It was evidence from a case long since solved. So this knife was stolen on the day of the murder. And it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. What? The knife was found in the exhaust pipe? It was stolen on the day of the murder, and it was found in the exhaust pipe of Edgeworth's car. Nope. Evidence in a case. Stolen from the evidence room. I don't see any relationship. Let's press him on the others. Something happened at the police department too, huh? You got a look in your eyes there, right, my boy? Sharp, hungry. So, something did happen. Why wasn't I informed? Why weren't you informed? Well, why didn't you ask? No matter, I understand. You were busy. What, with Lana's case and all? Well, what happened? What happened at the police department that day? The detective was killed at the police department. See, what a mess. On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police department? That's a fact. Surprising, isn't it, Adji? I'm at a loss for words. And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested, I mean, in fact. Just arrested. That was quick. But there's still a lot of unanswered questions. Maybe you could help, Righto. I suppose I could help, if you help me by giving me data on your case. Oh, good one. This kid's sharp. Okay, here's the deal. I'll tell you one thing and one thing only. We already know when the victim died. This was found in the crime scene. Ah, it's wrapped in the muffler. Wrapped in the muffler, inside the muffler. Okay. What do we want to know about? Okay, let's save.
Where was he found? How he was killed? Where was he found, I guess?
Well, I can speak on where the corpse was found, but I can say the crime took place in the evidence room at the police department.
The evidence room. The link between the two cases established, we finally have some leverage. Now we can get Gant to testify about the details.
It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
2 detectives were killed at 5:15, one at the prosecutor's office, and one at the police department. That can't be a coincidence. And that knife, what was it doing there? Oh, the time of the crime. 5:15.
A murder at the prosecutor's place and a murder at our place at the very same time. What are the chances?
Coincidence? This is just my gut feeling, but I'd say there's a 0.001 chance of that happening. Chief Gant, please tell us more about the incident.
It's not officially linked into this here case, so I can't talk much about it.
And that knife, what was it doing there? Maybe I can check the handle now. No, nothing. Nothing in the knife. Uh, 5:15. I don't know. Mm-hmm. 5:15. It's not officially linked to this here case, so I can't talk much about it. Chief, the defense's position is simply this. The connection between these two cases has already been proven.
Huh, you don't say. Well, out with it, right, so what's your connection? Yes, out with it, right.
The connection is a place mentioned in the testimony we just heard. The knife found in the lot was stolen from the police department's evidence room. Not to mention the victim had this on him, the case number on the knife's evidence tag. And we also know that the detective murdered at the police department was killed in that very same evidence room.
Indeed. There do seem to be too many connections for it to be a coincidence.
Did you make a good pair? It took my man 2 days to find out what you deducted right here. Deduced right here. Chief, I request that you release your information on the victim at the police department. See, that's the tricky part. It hasn't been announced yet and all. Can we get the information unofficially? Hmm.
Sorry for eating.
Let's see. What can we get out of him? Gender, ID number. The ID number. The number is 5842189. 5842189. He screwed up.
Well, that's quite long.
ASMR. Sorry, man. Maybe if I talk like this, and then I can make ASMR. I would do great ASMR. I like it actually. This tells me something, of course. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. I'm going to edit it. Yeah. I don't like that. Yeah. Oh, really? Cool. That's nice. Yeah, actually, I'm going to do this instead, just for a moment. There we go. Okay, just one moment. Better like this. No, it still works. Apparently not. I still don't know much about this. Just a moment. I'm going to cut this off after I edit this. Maybe even censor it. Yeah, but it's not good. It's not good. I want to figure this out. So no more eating during the stream. I'll just pause it or something, or just I don't know, quit the. I still have to figure out how long should the streams be. Drinking water is fine, but yeah. I mean, you don't mind because it's cool, but it's like something out of courtesy, you know. You don't see bands eating. They drink beer sometimes, but they don't like start eating a sandwich. You know, it's not elegant, right? There's this part of art that has to do with elegance, and it's usually, well, not usually, in modernity, it was frowned upon, or kind of because art also likes going against what's established. Yeah, like punk, you know. But yeah, I'll edit that. And that's it. Yeah, it's not nice. What does it tell you, this thing? Take that. Well, you can. I mean, people can do whatever they like. I mean, there's people that don't mind. I mean, there's the mukbang videos. You know the what? What's his name? Nicocado, Avocado. Well, that's a good idea for his stream. Eating tacos and guitar solos, guitar riffs.
Ho, is it yours?
No, Your Honor, I'm a defense attorney, remember? This is the ID number of our ID victim, Detective Goodman.
Shannon, you're right. All personal IDs are top secret.
Detective Goodman ID number is 5842189.
And this means what exactly?
Huh?
Wait, that ID number we heard from the chief earlier. That started with 82. I forgot it.
You didn't even get the first number right again. The number of the chief police gave us was the same one. Wait a second, right? What does this mean? That's what I want to know. The two ID numbers are identical. In other words, the detective killed in the police department's evidence room was Bruce Goodman. What does our witness think about that?
Oh, sharp as a tack, right? Oh, sharp as a tack. Oh, wait! Detective Goodman is our victim. He was killed at 5:15 in the underground parking lot.
Yet, a detective Bruce Goodman was also killed at the police department, in the evidence room at the exact same time. But that's impossible. So what you're saying is, the same person was killed at the same time, and in completely different location?
Order! Chief, what does it?
No. What I want to know is why didn't I hear about this? Yes, it's top secret, fine, but I'm the prosecutor in charge of the case.
Now, just wait a second, Worthy. No need to get all flustered.
Your Honor, the police department has made a grave error on this case. Saul Goodman vs. Phoenix Wright? Yeah, I would love to see that. I'll make a mark. Maybe I can make a short out of that. Yeah. Oh, we could. Yeah, we could.
Wait. I said wait. Or didn't you hear me? The oversight, the grave error, Mr. Edgeworth. They're yours.
What? How? How dare?
We informed you yesterday. I believe it was our Officer Meekins who brought you the news.
Officer Meekins? Mr. Wright, where have we heard that name before?
Wait,
Excuse me, but is Mr. Edgeworth anywhere in the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I got your report, sir.
You don't mean him.
According to Meekins, you didn't accept the report. Hard to believe.
But your officer, he told me. He said that report had nothing to do with the Lana Sky incident.
Detective Bruce Goodman murdered in the police department evidence room. Mr. Edgeworth, the victim's name is written right on the top of the report.
Why didn't your officer tell me? Honestly, I'm not sure if that officer was capable of making the connection. He did seem challenged.
In any case, this is a serious error, a gross negligence of duty on your part, Worthy.
But sir, you could have submitted that report this morning to the court as evidence. Then I...
No such luck this time, Worthy, or should I say, unworthy.
What?
Now, what was the second rule of evidence law,
Is that right? Well, it's rule number 2. Unregistered evidence presented must be relevant to the case on trial. And how is this rule relevant?
Normally, you submit a list of evidence to be used in court before trial. This report wasn't on that list. So, what does this mean? I couldn't submit this evidence until a connection was proven in court. Ugh. The connection was just proven by Raito over here. Good job, Raito, my boy.
Huh? No.
No!
The Chaos Emeralds.
It seems we have come to the end of this trial. I know you're going through a tough time, Worthy, with all those rumors. You were even in the defendant's chair just this past December.
I apologize for this terrible lack of due diligence on my part.
Mr. Edgeworth!
Please, just give me one day. I'll get to the bottom of what happened. If it's the last thing I do.
You'd better get results this time, really.
You have my profound apologies. What? Patches? Really? But don't you have don't you already have a battle jacket? Yeah, they are so expensive, dude. That's another reason why I haven't bought many, because the only time where I've been able to go to concerts with money, it's been here while I've been in Spain, and sometimes I buy a T-shirt, but I have so many already, and I feel kind of guilty not wearing them all the time. I should wear them on stream, but they are kind of hot, and it's too hot right now. But yeah, well, maybe when it's going to be a long summer. Yeah, it's just it's not even mid-June, so yeah.
I don't think there's ever been an error this serious in the history of the court. I will grant one further as the prosecution has requested. Would that be sufficient, Mr. Ashworth?
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Whatever your punishment for this is, for your sake, I hope it's not decisive. Very well, court is adjourned.
To be continued. Right. Well, we made it to the next checkpoint. I'm going to cut off the stream now. I think it's a good time to cut it. It's been 3 hours and 40 already. I have to look up just how long should the streams be. Because whatever's best, I'll do it. But I think it depends on the categories of whatever is being streamed. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll keep on refining this thing we're doing. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you everyone who's watching. Thank you Seven as always. You're very welcome here always, all the time. And thank you everyone who's watching after this has been recorded. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Yeah, you'd say that it's a long time, but these other guys spend like, I don't know, 8 hours. There's this girl on YouTube who streams herself while she sleeps, so I guess that's a career now. Yeah, and she makes money out of that, out of sleeping, dude. Just sleeping. That's nuts. So yeah, thank you everybody. Please subscribe, comment, like, and share this thing with everyone you know. If you have any suggestions, please let me know in the comments, in any of the posts. Follow on the socials and whatever. And I'll see you tomorrow because we have quite the week ahead, and I'm going to stream. Well, I've been thinking about what to do on the 100 subscriber special. I think I could do one of those. I'd be all up for a 24-hour stream, but I have to like do something interesting. That's the thing. I've been thinking about maybe making a song in 24 hours, a full song. That could work. But it's probably better when we get some momentum. I mean, depending on the day, we get some more people joining the stream. You, as always, are always there, and I really appreciate it. The past weekend, some other people joined, and we chatted we talked a little bit. We shared some stuff. Well, you should see the shorts up in the following days. So yeah, I mean, we have endless possibilities. Yeah. You say 24 hours, but I was actually thinking today on 72. But I don't know. I have to look up just how much to stream and what to record, because yeah, we'll see. The idea is to make it interesting for you guys. I want to make entertaining stuff, something that's worth watching. I know that people can watch the videos, the long videos, as they work, and I used to do that. I mean, I owe a great deal of inspiration to this guy. Imagine Phil. He streams Zelda randomizers, and he look 7 hours 42 minutes. Ocarina of Time, no hit enemy randomizer, head to head. It's a race. So he's doing it. Yeah, maybe 72. I don't know. I mean, this is so new, so anything goes. But this guy streams for. His videos are all hours long, so and that's also one of the nice things about YouTube, that nowadays they allow you so much more time, so much more longer uploads. There's this 10-hour videos and stuff, and people watch them. So it's not too crazy to make long streams and long videos. So yeah, we'll just have to see how it goes, because people now, with the chapters and all, they can just resume the video where they were and keep on. Check this one out. 4 hours 23. Well, he uploads the VODs, which are like these things, I guess. He streams on Twitch also. I have to figure that out. My 9 hours, 8 hours. Yeah, this is his main channel. 8 hours, 5 hours, and people just click play and watch it while they work or do other stuff, and that's fine by me. So because you just 7 hours 11 Banjo-Kazooie stream. Okay, this is a full playthrough. Okay, that's nuts. Okay, yeah. So we'll see how this goes, and thank you everyone. And once again, you're always welcome. All your suggestions are welcome, because my goal is to entertain you guys and to have a jolly good old time. So yeah, thank you everyone. Bye bye.